No, me va a tocar irme. No nos escucha aquí.
¿Y por qué?
Hey, Davidson, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher, yes.
Okay. So how are you?
I'm fine, teacher. Today way to my house.
Okay. So we are going to wait some minutes to see if more people show up. So let's give them some minutes, okay?
Medio.
Yo llevo directo al para acá, ¿no? ¿Estás pagando? ¿Te vas a dar cosa? ¿Por qué? No. ¿No va a comer pollo ya?
Ay.
Hey, Oscar, nice to see you.
Hello, teacher. How are you?
I'm feeling okay. And you? What about your accident?
Yeah. The accident was a little, thanks. But I had a golpe in my back,
Okay.
really hard. Sometimes I feel pain in that part.
Man, I'm sorry. And the motorcycle?
Uh, Fine. It's okay. No, no, no had problems.
Okay. So it's perfect. No damages.
No, yes, damages. I don't
Okay.
remember the word.
Yeah. I was thinking about no problem, but okay, maybe damages or damage is okay, or so
Just
it's not oh,
scratch,
scratches. Okay.
scratches.
Yeah, it happens. It happens a lot. Yeah, I have a motorcycle as well, and I have fell from my motorcycle like 3 times.
Oh my
And
Jesus!
yeah, the first time I hit
You
my
love the floor.
yeah, I love the floor. I love the floor. Man, and it's very painful, no? It's very painful. Yeah, but it's okay. Oh,
Yeah.
who's here? Karen. Hello. Oh, that's the document. Can you please take a picture and send it to my email?
Yeah,
Yes, in one
hello,
moment.
teacher.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm very well. I'm very good. And you? What about you?
Yes, good. I'm little tired.
Hard day? Difficult day?
Yes.
Oh man, yeah, it was the same for me. Difficult day.
Yes. Yes, in the university, in the job, and all is little complicated.
Yeah, I know. Well, so we are waiting for. Let me see. So we have Davidson is here. That's great. We also have Oscar here. Okay, and we have Karin and no more.
Lorena is the other person.
Yeah, Lorena and Fanny. Remember Fanny?
Ah, funny, funny, funny.
Yeah,
The crazy
she
funny.
hasn't. Crazy Fanny. She's very funny. Okay, but she's not here. Okay. Well, meanwhile, maybe we can give them 2 or 3 minutes. Let me tell you that this morning I had the opportunity to have some people from other countries. So we received 2 girls from the United States. We received one girl from Germany, and we received one girl from Italy, and that was very interesting. You know, like 2 years ago, I used to work with 3 or 4 people from the United States every day. So I remember that back in those days, I was very fast when I was speaking to other people, and it was because of practice. And I was very fluent. You know, right now, after like 2 years of no practicing with native speakers, and also this year I am not teaching. Well, this is the only course that I have because I am the English coordinator at some institute here in Ibagué. And then the problem is that when you don't have this kind of practice with native speakers, you tend to lose your fluency. So
Yes,
when I
it's
talk to
really,
this,
it's
yeah,
really true.
yeah.
I,
So we need to
I,
practice.
I was living with Holland
Yeah.
from 6 months in Villavicencio.
And how was the experience?
Fascinating. Um, I learned so much with him.
I know, and your fluency was very good, I guess. You
Yes,
were
a
very
little.
fast.
Yes, a little.
Yeah, I know. And after time, after months, you start like losing your speed, the words, the pronunciation. So yes, yeah, I felt that way this morning.
Yes, obviously with him. Every day I have a talk with him in English because he doesn't understand Spanish. In this moment, he is living in Medellin, working with the University of Antioquia. I don't remember what is the university.
So he's teaching English.
Yes,
Great, great to know.
it's a tall man, white, really white.
Yeah, he's very white.
Yes.
Hey, by the way, this is a question for you all. So, do you have foreigners, people from other countries living in your cities? Well, this question is not for Karen because Karen is in the States, right, Karen?
Okay, teacher. I mean, okay. Teacher, what
But
is
you
the
are
question?
living in Texas, right?
Yes, Houston, Texas.
Yeah. Okay, so the question is not for Karen, but the question is for Fanny, for Oscar, for
What
Davidson.
what do you ask, teacher? Pardon, sorry.
Yeah, don't worry. So, do you have in your cities, in the city you live right now, do you have people from another country living there?
Um,
Oh,
No?
bars, exactly.
Okay,
well, I just the online man.
okay. And Fanny, in Bogota, there are a lot of foreigners. Well, it seems like Fanny's not here. And Davidson,
Yes, teacher.
oh, you're here. That's good to know. Okay, okay, guys. So let's start. So today we are going to work on the 6th learning guide. So basically, we are going to continue working with IELTS. So if you remember last class, what we did was to discuss and have some practice about IELTS speaking part 1, 2, and 3. So basically, that was what we did. Also, if you remember as well, part 1 was about personal questions, personal information questions about you. And in that part, we had 5 minutes in that practice to ask and answer, ask and answer. That was the first part. Then the second part was a card. If you remember, it was like, well, you were shown a card and you were supposed to have 1 minute to think about that card and then 2 minutes to talk about that card. So that was second part on the IELTS test that we had the practice last class. And the final part, the third part, was about questions in general. No questions like, so what do people usually use to go to work? So the difference is that the first questions are about you and the final questions are general questions. So today we are going to work only in part 1 And as I told you, part one is related to 5 minutes of practicing of questions and answer, question and answer. And those questions are personal questions. So I'm going to ask those questions to you. So that's basically what we are going to have tonight. But from now, we are going to start tonight. I'm not going to show you the questions on the screen because basically in the last classes, what I did was okay, so I'm going to share the screen with you so you can see the questions on the screen. And that was like the first part. But now that we have this class and two more classes, I'm not going to show you the questions. I'm just going to ask. So you need to be very concentrated and you need to focus, okay? You need to concentrate and use your headphones and you need to listen carefully because that's the way it's going to be, like in real life, okay? Now, before we start, we were supposed to watch a video about IELTS Part 1. So I want to know if you watched the video and if you did it, what did you see? So this is the moment to participate with the video. So did you watch the video? So who wants to start? Who wants to talk about the video? Fanny, maybe? No?
Okay.
Fanny, can you start?
Yes. Okay, at the video, I showed an example about the IELTS speaking part 1. In this activity, the question were about personal information, your life plans. This is the information about the video, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Okay, guys, and you? Did you watch the video? Oscar or Davidson or Karin?
Yes, I see the video.
Okay, Oscar, so what did you see?
I see two people, the seminator and the Indian woman. He asked some questions about your life, about the information simple, like what is she doing, what does she like. I don't know what more, but was a good video. The woman speaks a little friendly. I understand all the video and all the content.
Okay, Oscar, thank you. So, Karin and Davidson, do you have something to say?
I don't have nothing to say, teacher. I don't remember the video.
And what happened, Davidson? You always watch the video.
What happened, Davidson?
I don't know what's up with me.
Oh man, okay. Okay, no. So, Karen, did you see the video? Did you watch the video?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, tell me.
In this video, talk about personal information. For example, what is the name, where are you from, and other questions simples for other people. Yes, this is the explaining basic. And when you answer these questions, the explication of the people speak about when you show answer this question for better expression for the other people. Yes, the questions no small and large. For example, well, I think this because it's important, and finish this is important because This is my introduction. Yes, this is explaining with the words exactly for better compensation for other people's and no more simple. This is little complicated and more fast because in this part is important. You organize your words perfect for express this information with other people's.
Okay, Karen, yes, yes. All right, so I also watched the video. I did it yesterday because I had two classes like this yesterday, and I have some things to say about the video. So I want to share my ideas with you. So first, as you all mentioned it, um, yes, the video was about two people, the examiner and the candidate. The examiner was asking questions, personal information questions, as you just said. And something interesting that I saw in that video was that, for example, I don't know if you remember that one of the questions was about what do you do on your weekends? And the answer first was something like, well, I do this and I do that and blah, blah, blah. But after that part, the examiner changes the tense. He was asking in present and then he asked in past. And after that, he asked in future. So that was very interesting because one of the questions was, hey, so what are your plans for the next weekend? And in that moment, you need to use the future. You need to use going to or will. So that was very interesting. And the other question was something like, so when you were a child, did you used to go out and blah, blah, blah? So in that question, you need to use the past simple if you want to answer the question. So we are not, sometimes we are not prepared to change the tense to go for the future and then go for the past and go for the present. So we need to be prepared for that because it's not going to be easy. Also, as you said, and maybe you remember the video was 6 minutes. So it means that it is the first part of the IELTS test because it was 6 or 5 minutes, what we need to have in that part. And the questions are very fast. You know, the examiner asks all the questions that he can, and you need to answer and answer and answer. And as Karen just mentioned it, you need to explain, you need to give reasons. So it's not like, well, I am from Ibagué, and that's it. You need to say something more, you know, like, okay, I am from Ibagué. Ibagué is a beautiful city. It is located in Colombia, blah, blah, blah. So you need to give more information. Please, you need to remember and keep that in mind. Okay. So basically, that's the video. Thank you so much for watching the video. And now we are going to start with the practice. So remember, I'm not going to show you anything on the screen. I'm just going to speak. So you need to pay attention and you need to listen carefully. Also, I'm going to correct your mistakes. Sometimes we have mistakes like people is. And that happens, you know, that happens to me sometimes. Like I'm talking to a person, okay, and this and that, and people is. And you know that people are. So that's a mistake. Sometimes we say persons. Persons is not bad. Persons is okay. Sometimes when you are reading books, you find the word persons. But usually what people use is people. So no persons. So it happens. So we need to concentrate. I'm going to tell you, I'm sorry, you have this mistake. Please change. So, and I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the way it's going to be because I need you to start like paying attention to those little mistakes that you sometimes have because we need to start changing that. You know, we need to start having a correction in the moment. Sometimes, for example, you are talking about a person and you don't use her and you use your, and you need to use the correct word, you know, her, his, their, and not your. So those are common mistakes we have. They are small mistakes, but we have the mistakes. So we are going to start like getting away those mistakes and doing a good job, okay? So basically, that's what we are going to have. Okay, guys, so give me a second. I'm going to open the something that I need to ask you the questions. And we are going to use the cell phone so I can have 5 minutes for each one of you. And that's what we are going to have tonight. Okay. So who wants to start with this? No volunteers, Karen?
Okay, sure.
Okay, Karen is ready. Okay, guys, let's start. So Jason, Fanny, and Oscar, please. Your microphone stop.
Oscar.
David, so
Teacher,
Or
I don't see the screen.
Oh, because we are not going to have the screen.
I don't see.
No, no screen. Tonight, no screen. Just listen.
Only listen? Okay.
Okay. Okay, Karen, so let's do it. Ready?
okay, teacher.
Okay, 5 minutes. So let's start. Okay, Karen, so tonight we are going to talk about your work. So basically the first question is, what work do you do in the States?
Babysitter.
Hey, remember that you told me that you are going
Nanny.
to give more
Nanny.
information.
Nanny.
No, I know.
It's specific. This point and explaining what do you do in my work. Okay. My job in United States is babysitter. I don't know what is the pronunciation of this word. Based, well, in my job, maybe organize the clubs, the babies, organize the rooms, clean diapers, make food for olds, organize routines, pay attention and driving for pick up the school of the kids. And I don't know if this is basic in my job.
Okay.
I speak or talk about all time in English.
No, I'm going to ask more questions. Okay. Now, so what do you enjoy about your work?
Uh, okay, I love the kids all my life because I have one sister and okay, organize my idea better. Okay, I love the kids, and this is more important the kids for me because in my life, all time around in my life is kids, child for all parts, and enjoy because is my dream. Maybe take care babies, know me, the other people's, and enjoy for talk and teach different things and other maybe enjoy time for plays with kids, for organize activities, interactives, or additional for enjoy alls. Yes, because
Okay,
it's. Mhm.
it's okay. So I have two suggestions for you. First, you said peoples. So remember that it's just people.
Okay,
You
people.
also said difference, things. So remember that the plural is just in things. Different is singular all the time. So different things.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, let's continue with the questions. So, so you are a baby sister, right?
Yes.
Okay. So can you please tell me what are your main obligations in your work?
Main obligation. Okay. Pay attention all time with my kids because for kids, yes, 5 years, yes, the ages are 4 years, 2 years, and twins 1 years, exactly 13 months. 13 months. Uh, all days they take care the twins and review review the toys and not trash in the mom and when cry maybe it's some diaper or hungry all time. When babies sleep, organize the clothes, the plates, the food, all. For 2 p.m. driving for pick up the other kids. 5 years and 2 years, and talk about the difference or other things, maybe the need is the need or they need exactly, maybe hungry, maybe clothes and other thing. This is basic.
Okay, so I have more suggestions for you. First, when you use the word age, which is how old they are, the plural form of age is ages.
Okay.
Okay, so for example, in singular, okay, the age of this person, blah, blah, blah. And in plural is the ages of these people. So remember the pronunciation. And also
Okay.
when you use the verb take care, almost all the time you use the word take care of. So I take care of the kids, so I take care of my mother or whatever, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. That was very good. So we completed 5 minutes on the clock. So thank you so much. We are going to continue. So who wants to go next?
Okay, teacher, let's go.
Oh, thank you, man. Okay, that's the way it is,
That's
right?
the attitude.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so let's do it. 5 minutes on the clock. Okay, Oscar. So we are going to talk about dreams. Okay.
Okay,
Remember,
teacher.
not drinks, about dreams.
Dreams? I have.
Yeah, dreams.
I want to
Okay,
sleep in
so
this moment.
oh man, I want the same. I just want to go home and sleep. But life is life. So the first question is, do you dream?
Yes, obviously, all the time.
Okay. And do you remember your dreams?
Sometimes I remember my dreams. What when it happened before I wake up, I remember, but I don't know. I just remember the interesting dreams.
Okay.
For example, a death of a family is that dream is repetitive in my mind. I don't know what happened.
That's very interesting, you know. So do you believe that maybe dreams have like a meaning or maybe a purpose in our lives?
Maybe our dreams can indicate our future on maybe some event that that we can in other moment, in other day.
Okay. So one suggestion, Oscar, you mentioned the word familiar, but in my opinion, the best option is relative.
Relative. Okay, teacher.
Yeah. So for example, well, and I dream about the situation of a relative. So probably that's a better option. Okay, let's
Okay.
continue. So do you think that maybe people can learn something from their dreams?
Maybe the people what? Can
Do you think
learn.
that, yeah, can learn something, whatever, from their dreams?
Okay. Um, Exist many people superstitious. Um, Sometimes you can dream with a rainbow, and the people think can mean luck or money or or I don't know, many good people, many good things.
Okay,
Depend of the person.
depends on the person, of course. Hey, by the way, you said look, but the pronunciation is luck.
Luck.
Yeah,
Luck.
because look is,
Okay.
remember? Okay, yeah, so good luck. That's different.
Yes.
Okay, question. So,
Mhm.
Oscar, do you think that dreams can become a reality?
Yes, when we have I dream many times. For example, I dream with a person on Monday, after the on Wednesday, and maybe Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't know. It's a good signal. Maybe the dream um, will will be reality.
Okay. Now, what do you think about people who dream about numbers and they go next day and they bet? Remember the word bet?
Apuestas, sí, yes.
Yeah, and they go and bet money on that number.
it's it's an interesting question, but I love playing with numbers. I like the roulette in the
Okay.
casino. I don't remember casino. Yes,
Yeah, it's casino.
casino. I like visit the casinos maybe 1 or 2 times in the week, and sometimes I drink with numbers. For example, the 22, or always I drink with the 3, and I like the number playing the roulette.
Hey, and have you win some money with this?
Sometimes I won um, much money, well,
Much money.
much money, and sometimes I lost the ganancia. The I don't know.
The profits?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
But I have good luck. Good luck.
Good luck. Yeah, sometimes we
Yes.
have good luck.
The last week I won 1 million.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And you
I
shouldn't be here, you know?
I teach you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, you should because we need money.
all, all
Yeah,
need money.
everyone. Oh,
Everyone need
okay.
money.
Yeah, Oscar, thank you so much. That was very good.
You're welcome.
Okay, now we are going to continue with. So who's ready? Fanny, are you ready? Oh, the microphone, remember? Perfect.
Yes,
Okay,
teacher.
so let's do it. Okay, Fanny. So now we are going to talk about food. So the first question for you is, do you enjoy cooking?
Sometimes, teacher, I don't cook, but at the moment in the cooking for my lunch.
Okay. So please tell me, what do you cook in your house?
Cook sometimes my breakfast
Okay.
with because days when I another days I am in the school working in my house. I don't in another moment for my lunch. Sometimes at the week.
Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but maybe it's better for you to turn your camera off and just have your voice, just have your microphone because of the internet connection. So sometimes we have problems and it's difficult to listen to you. So we are going to repeat the question, okay? So the question is, what do you cook when you are in your house?
Okay, teacher. I cook normally for my breakfast. Only I prepare my coffee and a sandwich, for example.
Okay.
And another moment is when I lunch. I have my lunch, I cook vegetable salad with tomato normally, and other is rice with vegetable.
Okay. So are you vegetarian?
What, teacher?
Are you vegetarian? People who like vegetables, no more. No meat, no fish, no chicken.
Okay, teacher. I don't. Nothing. I am not a
Vegetarian?
yes, teacher.
So
Nothing.
you eat meat.
Normally, I eat meat or eggs.
Okay. Okay, next question for you. So you live in Bogota, right? Honey,
Don't hear, teacher.
do you live in Bogota?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So can you please tell me what food is very popular in Bogota?
In Bogota is very taco.
Can you repeat, please?
In Bogota,
Man, okay, no, you know, I have some problems with the internet connection. I don't know if it's me or maybe if it's you, but please repeat the answer.
in Bogota is to eat.
Okay, Bogota, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so we completed 5 minutes on the clock. Thank you so much, Fanny.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, now let's continue. So, David, are you ready?
Yes, teacher, I am here in a shopping center, but I don't have problem with that.
No, you don't have any problems, and the internet connection seems to work well. So let's do
Okay,
it.
okay, no problem, teacher. What is your question today?
Okay, so we are going to talk about magazines and newspapers, okay?
Okay,
So, first question for you. So, do you prefer reading newspapers or magazines?
I prefer read. To be honest, I prefer read a newspaper because have much stories to read. I have sports. I have history to the nature, the politicians. Much things to read. History. Um, I prefer the newspaper because every day change. Every day have things new to read. For example, in Bogota, I can read all the time the time. The time. I love to read the time because have to things to buy cars to get work. Much things very important to read. And no, I also have news.
Okay, so I have some suggestions for you. For example, the pronunciation of okay, the correct pronunciation is nature. Okay, so when you are talking about like, oh, so I love nature because nature is very important, and you can find trees and rivers and animals. So the pronunciation is nature. Okay.
Nature.
Also, yeah. Also, when you are talking about change, the verb, like, okay, so people change. Perfect. Now, if you are going to use the third person, let's say, okay, Maria changed Then the pronunciation unit is Maria changes. So with S is changes.
Changes. All right, man.
Okay. And finally, you said something like, well, I love read, blah, 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 blah. So remember to use the preposition. I love to read the newspaper. I love to read books. I love to read and whatever. Okay, let's continue
Okay,
with
teacher.
questions.
Okay, come on.
Okay. Okay, question 2. So you read the newspaper. That's perfect. What part of the newspaper do you like the most? The most important part for you in the newspaper?
To me, I prefer. It's an excellent question because I love all the parts in the newspaper, but I prefer. mm, Let me think. Give me a moment. I prefer the news. Yeah, the news. I prefer the news in Colombia. It's to me important. Now the what's happening in Colombia in all the world.
Okay, so you don't like entertainment?
Yeah, yeah. To me, is very important. Know what's happening in the city when the people when the hospital with the sport. Much things very important to know.
Okay. Okay, next question for you. So, do you think that reading the newspaper it's a good way to improve in English?
Yeah, to me it's very important. But uh, it's important that the newspaper be in English, and in Spanish is very hard. I prefer read a newspaper in the computer that in English. It's important that a newspaper be in English. But that is correct. It's an excellent way to learn English and improve to speaking, to listening. It's have much things to learn.
Okay. Okay, one suggestion. Okay, so when you said much things, it's many things.
All
Much,
right,
not
man. Sorry,
many
man.
things.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't
you
worry.
have
It's okay.
reason.
Okay. Okay. Another question. Okay, so you just mentioned it that you like to read the newspaper in your computer. So my question is, do you prefer to read the newspaper in the computer or you prefer to have the newspaper in your hands?
No, to me, is most important to have my newspaper in my hand because it's improved to my eyes because in my computer my eyes tired all the time. In my house, yes, I can read with. It's more easy to me. It's more easy to my eyes. So I prefer the in my leg.
Yeah, you're right. It's better to have the printed option, no? The one you can have in your hands. So yeah, I think the same way. By the way,
Yes.
one suggestion. So you said more easy, and the correct way is easier.
Yeah, yeah. I
So
don't
it's
remember for a
easier.
moment that mistake where I
Yeah,
try change.
yeah. Don't worry, it happens. Okay, thank you so much, Davidson.
All right, man. Thanks.
Okay, so now what we are going to have is a very quick round of questions. It's going to be 1 minute per student. I'm going to ask you a random question, and you are going to have 1 minute to answer, okay? And that's all. We are going to finish with that. So we are going to start with Oscar. Oscar, ready?
How is it? Maybe
Okay, so can you please turn your microphone off?
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Oscar, so let's do it, okay? 1 minute on the clock.
Okay.
Okay, Oscar, so do you like programs, humor programs, like funny programs, like Sábados Felices and all that stuff?
Um, I love see series like I don't know if you listen the Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
It's my favorite series. The last week I received a bad news. because that series soon finished because Sheldon Cooper, the protagonist, yes,
Well, you can say in the main character.
okay, yes, the main character first is gay, and we he will marry it with your couple.
My couple.
No, here his couple.
Okay.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that happens, no?
Yes, for this reason, the program will finish soon.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm sorry, but now I know that you like those kind of programs. So thank you. That was 1 minute. Very good.
Okay.
Okay, let's continue. So, Karen, are you ready for the question?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so let's see the question. Okay, so here is the question. So, Karen, do you prefer to eat alone, no more people, or do you prefer to eat with your friends and go out?
My friends.
Okay, why?
Okay. Here is more important because practicing my English. Yes, this is really, really good for me. Two, because I love the gym, the sports, and can play with my friends, basketball, soccer, and other sports. And finish this question is because I love the camp or the countryside exactly for camping. I can share time in the countryside with the animals. I love the animals. And others difference. I love the moon. This is my question, my answer, teacher.
Okay, Karen, thank you so much. Okay, Fanny, ready?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so I have a question for you. Okay, so you are studying to be a teacher in the future. So the question is, would you like to be a teacher and know more? Or would you prefer maybe to have a different opportunity in the future? For example, being a coordinator or maybe being a professional translator. So what do you think about that?
Okay, yes, teacher. At the moment, I work in English at the school. This is that at the future, I don't work only as because is a hard work. The student is very complicated, and I see with other activity or in an institution when the student need learn English. Nothing is, for example, in the school, the student think that the learn is an obligation. No, I like or I would like work with a person need or like English.
Okay, that was very good. Thank you. Okay, Davidson, so
Thank
we
you,
are
sir.
going to finish with you.
Okay,
Okay, so
teacher, give me
this
the
is
question.
okay, this is your question, Davidson. So, do you have one or two strategies to learn English?
I believe that in the life have much strategies to learn English, teacher.
Many,
Yeah,
much, no, many, many.
many strategies to learn English, teacher. Now
Okay,
now is easy learn English. What when when the person, with the people wish learn a new language. For example, I can use all the time internet in the house, print different verbs to memorize, speak with another person that is speaking English. And in my job, I try speaking English with the teachers. Is I believe that is a person who prefers learn English quickly. But I have much forms to learn English. The internet is a good strategy to learn English, and in a in a in a in a school, I believe that is to learn English is important. Play with the English. It's my strategy when I be teacher. Play with the English, with the play with the people to learn English. It's a good strategy.
Okay. Thank you, Davidson. Hey, remember you need to say many forms, not much forms.
Yes, I have problem with much and many.
Oh, don't worry. Okay. Okay, guys. So thank you so much. We are going to finish right now because I need to continue with the second group. By the way, I want to ask Fanny to stay 1 minute with me because I need to talk to her. For the rest of you, thank you for being here and have a good night.
No, teacher.
Teacher,
No, short this class
teacher, I
Sorry?
send you to the
was
Skype
short.
the documents.
Oh, thank you, Oscar. Please send an email, please.
Okay. Got email?
Yeah, I'm going to write it on the chat for you.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, thank you, teacher. Thank you so much, guys, for your
Where
English.
are you? Davidson.
Yeah, Davidson, I'm sorry you mentioned it that it was very short. Yeah, I know it's 7:55, but at 8 I need to continue with the other class. But I hope we can have more hours.
Okay, teacher. Thank you so much. Congratulations, because with you I can learn English.
Oh, I am learning English, with you because you two, sorry, you four are very good. The group.
Okay.
Thank you,
Okay, goodbye,
teacher.
goodbye.
Bye.
See you the
So
next
Fanny, please
class.
stay. Okay, see you next class. Thank you.
Bye.